there, guys and gals. It's that Asian Nostalgic Toy Guy again. Welcome back to the Collector's Table.
Welcome back.
Well, it's another day and another day passed at the 2022 DesignerCon convention out there in Anaheim, California. And guess what? Mondo is hitting it out of the park again with more Masters of the Universe news. Some people say they have a love-hate relationship with Mondo because of what they're doing with the Masters of the Universe 1/6 scale collectors action figures line. I have a totally love relationship, and it's been lasting for over a decade now since that very first He-Man 1/6 scale figure was released nearly a decade ago. So I'm totally not mad at them for all these releases that they have had over the last, I don't know, 4 to 6 months. And then they just keep adding to it. Just absolutely amazing. I have, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 pieces right now of the 1/6 scale figures that Mondo has out thus far. And let me tell you, we went over that anti-Eternia He-Man in the last update video from this 2022 DesignerCon. So we're just going to hit on it right now. We're going to hit on all the releases we found out over the last 24 hours. Let's start out with this bad boy hanging over my left shoulder right there. It is the 1/6 scale Panthor. Well, I guess Mondo thought that He-Man and Battle Cat needed a counterpart. They needed the foe. They needed the enemy. They needed someone to battle. So they went ahead and they're creating a 1/6 scale Panthor. Holy smokes. I mean, I don't even know. I'm stretching my budget right now. That's the only problem I have. I'm stretching the budget right now. And this stuff is going to be coming out for pre-order here pretty soon. Where am I going to find the money? I don't know. I'm going to have to sell something. The car, the house, the kids, the dogs. I don't know. But I need to have this Panthor. Alright, so I just want to quickly go over this stuff because there's going to be more videos to come in the future as we learn more about this figure, when it's going to come out, what price it's going to be, and all that. That's all going to be in a future video when more's released from Mondo. I follow them every single day. Love Mondo. So a few of the specifics that we were able to spot on this thing is that it doesn't look like it's going to have that fuzzy stuff all over it like our original Panthor and like the Origins Panthor. It's not going to have all that on there. And I'm okay with that. Completely okay with that. Talk about maintenance. But what it does come with is all this awesome, totally awesome armor that you see there. Including this helmet here that has those ram horns on there coming off that helmet. Just like the Panthor in the Masters of the Universe Classics line of toys. That thing right there is amazing. That's just cool right there. We get multiple head sculpts just like the Battle Cat. We get multiple pieces of head armor, which is awesome. Just really cool, really amazing. And then I saw someone point out that the eyeballs were kind of like the classics version of Panthor with no like pupils or whatever, just solid, scary looking evil eyes there. That looks pretty darn cool. Absolutely love that. 1/6 scale Panthor. Holy cow. Not completely out of left field, but my gosh, maybe short left center field. It really, really, really is hitting me really hard right now that we're going to have a 1/6 scale Battle Cat and a 1/6 scale Panthor. Holy cow. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of budget. Mondo, you're knocking it out of the park, but you're also killing my budget. Before we move on to the next round of news delivered from Mondo this last 24 hours, go ahead and hit the like button on this video for me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future Masters of the Universe updates. And especially these Mondo updates. There's a lot of them coming. So moving on past Panthor, but not totally, because this next figure has everything to do with Panthor, and that is a new and updated Skeletor. I believe it's going to have some battle armor and some extra pieces of armor, and just to make it stand out past the other Mondo Skeletors that have been released. And that's going to be going with this awesome Panthor figure, this 1/6 scale Panthor figure. So they released that information. They were going to get a new Skeletor as well. So you're talking about a Panthor that if it costs around the same as a Battle Cat, it's going to be about $500. You're talking about a new Skeletor. If they stick in the ballpark of what their 1/6 scale figures have been, it's been around $220 to $230. My gosh, the money, cha-ching, 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 it's just piling up. And that's just round 2 of this 3 rounds of Mondo releases that I have to do in this video. So we have the Panthor with all those head sculpts and all those awesome head armors and all the body armor, all that awesome stuff there. We have a 1/6 scale Skeletor with a battle armor and a whole bunch of extras and an updated look and feel from all the other previous Mondo 1/6 scale Skeletor releases. And then now we're going to move on to a final wave that I just found out about just about a half an hour to 45 minutes before I'm going with this video. We found out through artist renderings, maybe digital renderings, that Mondo is going to be releasing this Beastman, Orko, and Teela. Holy smokes, you're talking cha-ching $500 for Panthor. You're talking cha-ching $220 for a new Skeletor. You're talking cha-ching for a new Beastman at $220-ish. You're going to talk about Orko, hopefully not $220, hopefully way less, or maybe paired with something else, maybe around $150 to $220, depending on what they do there. Then you're talking about a 1/6 scale Teela at another $220 a pop. You're talking like just cha-ching, 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 money everywhere. I don't even know how I'm going to come up with this. I most likely won't be able to if they release all these things within a month or 2 month period. It just boggles my mind. I love you, Mondo, but my gosh, you're killing me with all this stuff all bunched together. We love this stuff, but man, oh man, the budget. So yes, in these drawings here, you have Beastman, you have Orko, and you have Teela. Man, they look awesome. They look amazing. It's just renderings. It's just drawings. But what I see from these pictures makes me just start to salivate at what's to be and what's going to go into my Mondo collection back here over my right shoulder. Just so much. It's going to have to expand. Oh, gosh. It's going to be fun, but my gosh, trying to buy this stuff. Okay, so let me know what you think about the Skeletor news, about getting a new Skeletor with all that extra armor and everything to match that He-Man that we got just mere weeks ago. Let me know about that. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that Skeletor. Let me know what you think about the Panthor. And then also let me know what you think about these 3 right here. We have Orko. Okay, I love Orko. Man, oh man. Gosh, I love Orko. And then Teela, of course. We knew we were going to get a Teela at some point. You know, so if we're getting Panthor, we're getting another Skeletor. We've already got a bunch of Skeletors. We better get a Teela. And then we get Beastman, one of my favorite bad guys. I absolutely love Beastman. He's just one of those clumsy, funny, awesome bad guys. Let me know what you think about all this. Have you had time to digest it? Do you know anything about this? If I'm just breaking the news for you right here, you know, I'm glad that I was able to do that, but let's just discuss this. You know, Mondo is just kicking me right in the wallet with these Masters of the Universe releases this year, and I'm looking forward to them. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to them, but I'm not looking forward to finagling my budget over and over again to try to get these pieces, because I know when they hit the secondary market, I know for a fact I won't be able to afford them. So let's discuss all this in the comment section. Please hit me up with some comments. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. You know, if you think badly of Mondo for doing all this, I have a little bit of just a tinge of ill will towards them for doing it like this. I'd love it to be spread out a little bit more, especially with all the other extra stuff we've got coming out. So let me know in the comment section what you think about all this. And then, hey, here, I've got a bonus for you. Okay, we finally get some word on this awesome Trapjaw. Finally, we've known Trapjaw is going to be coming out for a while, so this is a bonus. We had round 1 with Panthor, we had round 2 with the new Skeletor. We had round 3 with Beastman, Orko, and Teela. And here's the bonus round. I always like to sneak in a bonus round. And Mondo likes to sneak in a lot of stuff. My gosh. So we have Trapjaw. Finally, we see some awesome renderings of this guy out there. And then we know that they're going to come out in spring. Okay? All this stuff presumably is going to be coming out between early spring, late spring to early summer. That is the timetable and all this stuff. And I'm not just talking about Panthor and Skeletor. I'm talking about the whole lot. Battle Cat and the new He-Man, and then the other He-Man that they've made, and then Panthor, Skeletor, and Trapjaw, and all that. Now, Teela and Beastman and Orko, since they're just doing artist renderings, that means they don't have anything made. So, presumably, that stuff's coming out way later. So, what I'm talking about the whole lot, I'm talking about everything that we see figures of, and including the anti-Eternia He-Man, which is supposed to be coming out in spring as well. And hopefully I can get in on that, and you can get on that too, if you didn't get to go to DesignerCon 2022 on November 22. My gosh, 22s are wild. That's right. Right now it is the 19th of November, and less than 3 days time, we got to get online, mondoshop.com. And if you want that anti-Eternia He-Man, or if you're wanting to save your money for one of these other figures, now we have all these coming out, maybe that'll open up a window there to where we can actually get an anti-Eternia He-Man if we want to squeeze that in our budget, where other people are going to skip on that guy and they're going to move on and wait for Beastman, Orko, Teela, the new Skeletor, and the Panthor, or if they're wanting to buy some of the other stuff that Mondo puts out, because Mondo's got a lot. I know, that's a ton to digest, but let's go down the rundown one more time, and then I'm going to let you guys make some comments in the comment section, and I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to try to answer and talk back and forth about this wild and crazy Mondo DesignerCon 2022 weekend. Okay, so we're going to run down the gambit here of what we got. What have we gotten so far? We started off with the anti-Eternia He-Man. Now we've moved on to this awesome 1/6 scale Panthor, and the news that we're going to get a new Skeletor with battle armor and all that other stuff. And we're also going to get that bonus figure I talked to you about that we've known about, though, the Trapjaw. And then we saw in artist renderings that we're going to get Beastman, we're going to get Orko, and we're going to get Teela. That is a lot to talk about. And also, we can also talk about the Battle Cat and the battle armor and all the other armor that comes with that He-Man deluxe version that they released just weeks ago. Lots to digest. If you're a Masters of the Universe fan, it is a crazy, awesome time to be a Masters of the Universe fan and collector, but also a crazy, expensive time. Trying to find the budget is just crazy. Let me know in the comment section if you can find the budget, if you just said, screw it, I don't have a budget, if you're blowing the budget, if you're passing on it all, if you're getting half of it, getting some of it, asking for Christmas presents, just let me know. That was a lot to digest. I try to get through it all here just really quickly because I do have a day job, and my day job keeps me very active for many hours of the day, so I try to record when I can. And just right here, late at night, on a Saturday night before I got to get up at 5 a.m. to get into my regular job, is when I can record, and we got a lot to digest. All those figures, the Panthor, the previous Battle Cat, and previous figures. Let's digest it all. Let's talk about it all. Now, let's get to our budgets. Oh, good luck with that. I am that A's Nostalgic Toy Guy. Thank you very much for sitting in here with me and just talking about these awesome Masters of the Universe 1/6 scale figures coming down the line, spring of 2022 and beyond, from Mondo. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. Hit that like button for me if you would. hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future Masters of the Universe unboxings, Masters of the Universe news, and Mondo news. For months, I'm going to have visions of Mondo 1/6 scale Masters of the Universe figures dancing in my head. It is the holiday season. I should be having visions of Christmas time running through my head. But it's all Mondo up here. All Mondo all the time, I guess. I'll see you back at the collector's table real soon.